Hi, welcome back to Sabertooth Pottery. Today's video we're going to be talking about how to throw a vase. In our last video we discussed how to throw a tall cylinder, which is going to come in handy in this video. So if you haven't seen that video, go ahead and click the link above and that will take you to the previous video on how to throw a taller cylinder. You're going to be able to need to throw a tall cylinder in order to throw a vase. If you already know how to do that, perfect. Then you are about ready to go. If you're new to my channel and you're interested in throwing tutorials or videos on how to work with clay, you can go ahead and click like, subscribe, and the little notification button. I try to post at least once or twice a week, and sometimes I do things other than tutorials. I'll try to squeeze in some fun videos in there too and little projects and stuff. But today we're going to be doing a vase. So a vase is just like a cylinder, only you can kind of manipulate the shape a little bit more than just your typical like belly and neck, which is what we're going to do today because that's just a nice basic, just a basic vase. So, but you can make vases that are tall, you can make vases that are squat, you can have like just straight and narrow vases like a cylinder, or you can have these big bellies with little necks or thick necks, or they flare out. It's all, you can do like any beautiful shape that you want to do. But for today's video, we're going to stick just to the belly and the neck. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I assume that if you are watching the intermediate clay tutorial videos that you've already got your tools, you're ready to go. So let's go ahead and get started. All right. So once you have your cylinder, we're going to start making our vase. And how we're going to do that is we're going to put a belly down here at the bottom. So this is going to be a pretty typical vase, nice round belly and a narrow neck. First thing you want to do is the belly, because once you get the neck narrow, you're not going to be able to put your hand back in there and correct the belly. So make sure you get the belly where you want it first and then the neck. So to do the belly, unlike doing the wall, we're going to have our inside finger be the bottom finger and our outside finger be the top finger. And when you're pulling up the wall, it's the other way around. But for getting your belly, it's going to be opposite. So what you're going to do is you're going to have your inside finger be on the bottom, your outside finger be on the top, and you're gently going to push against the wall and push to the shape that you want. The harder you push, the more the wall is going to come out. I'm not going to give too dramatic of a belly to this vase because it is our first vase. I don't want a big, huge, beautiful, you know, flat belly. I really like vases like that. I just want a nice, round, simple one for the sake of simplicity, since this is going to be our first vase on this channel. So let's go ahead, get our arm nice and wet, and get in there and make our belly. The more you do this, you can go over it a couple times, the more it's going to come out. You don't want to do it too much or it'll flop on you. This is pretty much where I want it to be, so that's good. So to get your neck nice and narrow, if you want it flared out, then you don't have to close the top up. But if you want it to be cylindrical and straight, you're going to have to close your top up. And so in order to do that, we're going to take this part of both of our hands, and we're going to put our hands together like this, and we're going to put it on the outside of the mouth. And then with our fingers gently squeeze in. Very gently. And that's going to close up the mouth. As you can see, there's a bit of a curve here. And then when we pull up, we gently squeeze the outside and pull up. That's going to bring up our neck here and keep a relative same evenness. For my vase though, I want to be able to put a lot of flowers in there, so I'm going to actually have it come out. And you can do that by having your thumb here lower on the outside and your middle finger above it, like you're pulling up a wall, but you're going to be pulling towards you, which is usually a no-no when you're trying to pull up a cylinder, but in this case we actually want that to happen. So we're going to be pulling it in this direction. You can also, if you want to go lower, you can also use your other fingers to get this part down here. Just remember your inside hand for this part is going to be the top hand. a slip. It's nice and even with the rest of the wall. And there we are. We have a nice simple vase. And if you want to correct it a little bit, just gently go over some of these parts here to get the shape that you want. So right here, I just want it to flare out a little bit more, so I'm going to do that. I'm just going to go in and clean everything up, and we're done here. Okay, so I'm going to clean up the bottom. I'm going to take my knife tool here, and I'm going to just clean up the bottom here. I'm going to cut in and then turn the wheel on and just let it scrape off that bottom. Don't take off too much because you want to be able to make sure you can trim it to have a foot. And then I'm going to take the knife tool and I'm going to go in about a 45-degree angle, and I'm going to undercut this. Take off the excess on the wheel. And then I'm going to put water on my wheel head. Take our wire tool, go under a couple times, a couple passes. And then we're going to come off our wheel head. Comes off nice and easy. I like to put it on my hand. If you're not confident enough to do that, you don't have to do that. This just always works for me. I just keep my hand nice and flat, and the piece is fine. So, and then I'm going to put that on its own little drying shelf, and we'll trim it up. And there is our lovely vase. And we will trim him up next time. Don't forget to clean up your wheel. That wasn't so hard. Bet you got a beautiful vase, probably prettier than mine. I hope you feel a little more confident about throwing taller cylinders by the end of this video and maybe manipulating that shape. I know I keep trying to sneak in here and there how to make a shape from the inside out. So the vase is a really good example of just one piece that you can do that with. In our next video, we're actually going to be making pitchers, which is a lot like a vase. You're going to make a belly and you're going to make a neck. The difference is that it's going to have a spout and a handle, and we'll go over that in the next video. So stay tuned, and I will see you in our next video. Bye! Can you tell what my favorite color is? In our last cylinder, and our stage fright again. Stage fright, yeah. It's my theme song. Yeah, I can be really inappropriate sometimes. Oh my god, my lips look like persimmons. You guys like persimmons? I freaking love persimmons. I can't wait until autumn. Okay. If you're new to my channel and you're interested in throwing, okay, start over. I talk so fast and loud, and I'm so excited. I just like pottery. I clap too much. Sorry. All right. So hopefully you guys